Hi there, this is Reed from Cascade, and today I wanted to go through our article of how to write a good vision statement. First off, let's talk about what is a vision statement and what does it usually consist of. So a vision statement, as you can see on this little graphic that we have here, is essentially the roof and kind of the main starting point for your strategic plan. It's meant to be a succinct, simple statement that encapsulates sort of what you're trying to do, and it's supposed to set the tone for the rest of your strategy. It's supposed to be something memorable that your employees can use to be motivated, but also tell third-party people such as investors or the media a little bit more about your organization and what you're trying to achieve. So the main purpose of this article is we're going to talk about how to actually go about creating a really good vision statement. But it's first important to understand what it should probably contain. So it should be short and specific and simple. Those are all kind of the same general theme, but you want it to be something that is very quick and memorable, so it's not running on. It's something that every employee should be able to know and tell you more or less within a few seconds of recollection. It also should be aligned to your values while still being ambitious. So within the framework of your organization, have it be something that talks about what you're trying to be and working towards rather than just kind of your current status. The article also talks through a couple not so good vision statements and why, a couple examples like just going on and on about something, or for instance, being too generic. But most importantly, let's talk about that actual process. So it's 4 steps. The first one, define what you do as an output. Now, the operating word here is output. It's important not to just say, like we have a bakery example here, we make bread. What is the output of that bread? Well, it makes people happy because the customers are enjoying that bread. That's the output of the organization. So the first bit is define what you do as an output. The second bit is your unique twist as an organization to get to that output. So what do you do that your competitors don't in order to get there? Maybe it's, in that bakery example, using a specific kind of yeast or flour or something like that, or something unique about you that helps you get to that output and really drives home your originality. Third bit is quantifying it. So we don't want to just say, sell bread to everyone in the world or be the best bakery there ever was, unless that actually is what you're trying to be. The idea here is to really put it in parameters that are reasonable and help people understand what you're actually trying to achieve. Well, we're trying to be the best bakery within walking distance or help establish ourselves in this community, something like that, really quantifying what we're looking at here. Last step is adding that human or real world aspect. Now this one's tricky, but if you can get it, it really brings your vision statement to that next level. The example again for the bakery is ensure that every customer that leaves our store does so smiling. That smiling bit is something that every human being can relate to, of having a really good experience leaving a bakery or restaurant, whatever, and having a smile on their face, knowing that they were very satisfied with their experience. It's something that can bring that human connection to your vision statement under those very realistic parameters that are ambitious and tied to your values, really summarizing your organization in a succinct statement. We also broke this down into this nice little visual that you can share that kind of goes through those 4 steps in a very nice visual sort of medium. And then we give an example of how that actually touches based on those 4 steps. So the output, the twists, the quantification, the human connection, ultimately driving us for that bakery example to something along the lines of producing and selling locally sourced cakes and pies that are so delicious and satisfying that every customer who leaves our store does so with a smile. Bring it all together to show what we're trying to do, in what scope, what makes us different, and how do we connect with our customers. Anyway, I hope that you found this useful. We have a lot more content around vision statements. We have examples of good vision statements and more stuff just around strategy in general, so check that out. Hope that this was helpful, and have a great day.